Wasting time. I apologize for all the dead space. It's like, I guess I could say, like, I don't want to be an asshole, but here's the thing about Puerto Ricans. Now they're gonna, like, flag my video. Because they're fucking haters. After living in Puerto Rico for so long, I can honestly say that I feel like Puerto Ricans go out of their way to be assholes. So, and I can say that because I've been there. I've done it. I've been with Puerto Ricans. And if you've ever dealt with Puerto Ricans, then you might agree with me. But yeah, why do I go out of my way to be an asshole? Like, when I can be a nice person? Well, okay, first of all, I've been a nice person. Super duper. I am a nice person. And I've been a nice person for most of my life. Remember previously in my other video, I was saying that I think I would fall, or I want to fall somewhere in between, you know, being a, you know, Christian, spreading the word about, or basically giving God free marketing. Listen, I hate being a woman, okay? It's like, I know what the fuck I look like. I know, like, but, like, obviously, it would look better if I didn't have this bra on, but, like, I just can't deal with fucking YouTube. We have to deal with YouTube. Obviously, if I didn't have to wear anything, I would just prefer to not wear anything. But I have to wear something. Because this is fucking YouTube. And, yeah, so, about my appearance, like in the other video, you saw I had my fucking green lipstick on. Now you know what a pain in the ass it is to take that shit off. This is how you know I'm not AI. I'm not your AI girlfriend. Because, look, I'm not perfect. Like, that's how you know that I'm not fake. Because I'm not perfect. You understand? Like, how do you make these distinctions? Because you just can't tell. Right? You can't tell when something is real and when something's fake. Well, I mean, clearly this is real. I mean, I don't know. Like, how? How are you supposed to be able to distinguish the difference? Anyway, I think I need to part with this. Like, I think just, like, the thought of having a constant wedgie for a piece of clothing item just pisses me off. Obviously, I told you I used to model. I used to work at the club. And when you're at the club, you gotta obviously be sexy. You gotta show off those goodies if you want to make money. But yeah, I don't particularly like walking around with a wedgie all day long. I mean, and here's the thing, right? If I'm gonna, like, travel, or when I travel, I would like to bring at least one sexy thing. Because, one of the things that I look forward to doing on my travels is checking out sex clubs. And one thing I realized is the difference, or at least maybe when I'm in Asia, I don't, like, you know why? Because I guess you can say I'm racist or stereotypical. and I'm just assuming that, you know, people there are not packing much. So I haven't actually considered trying to venture into any sex clubs. Because another thing is, I'm aware, because I was in, like, because I told you when I was in Thailand in the Marine Corps, this is after, well, I don't even want to, like, give you too many specifics, because then you're going to be, like, deducing my age. But yeah, like, I know that it's just a lot of prostitutes. I mean, I just think it's hilarious because the one time that my friends and I decided to, like, I like to sometimes be adventurous and go out of my comfort zone and hang out with random ass people. And I just decided to choose to hang out with, like, these Marines in supply. I think that one time, because okay, when I was in Thailand, like, here's the thing about engineers in the Marines, right? Our job is to basically set up the camp, power the camp. We set everything up, and then we're the last ones to leave and tear it down. So my point is that our job is super important because we have to be there on generator watch. Like, things cannot break down. You understand? So for that reason, like, even if I volunteered, because I did volunteer to like, at that time, it was like to pick up dead bodies. But I mean, I don't want to talk about such bad things, but like, I'm just telling you, you know, why I was in Thailand, right? To help out. I volunteered, but like, because my job was essential, like, I couldn't volunteer to do other things. You understand? Now, my MOS was HE mechanic, heavy equipment mechanic, but I had too many grease monkeys in my shop, so therefore, like, I was just kind of stuck doing paperwork. But when I was in Thailand, I did have to operate the HE equipment. Like, even though I didn't have a license to operate, like, it's just a fact. Like, it comes with the job, it comes with the territory. Like, since I am the one working on the equipment, obviously I can operate the equipment. So, I mean, I did have to move the tram. Like, I remember driving out in town for quite a while, but that was just to, like, drop off a piece of gear. I don't really remember what happened. Like, some of the most random things I can tell you, like, for example, when I don't know if it was Thailand or Korea, and I had this nice pair of sunglasses that I remember I spent probably over $50 on at the time. We had, like, this water container thing, right? And I was busy working outside, and I decided to leave my sunglasses on the floor right next to the water thing. Well, I forgot about them, and by the time I remembered that I left it next to the water thing. The fucking water thing so, like, obviously people were using the water. So, like, at first it was like this, and then throughout the day, as people used the water, it just kind of, like, expanded. I don't even know what to call this fucking thing. Let me stop the video for two of these devices. Let me see which one it is, because I don't want to have problems with it. By the time I got back to the water thing, I couldn't get my sunglasses from underneath the water thing, because my sunglasses were trapped underneath the water thing. Like, I knew it was there, but because it was so heavy, like, I just couldn't get access to it. And I mean, I guess I probably could have asked somebody for help, but I mean, like, time is a precious commodity when you're in the Marines. I mean, like, because you don't have a lot of free time. Like, the very little free time that you have, you know, when you're allowed to go on liberty, like, you have, like, these long ass lectures. They do it by, like, let's just say a 72, a 96. So if you have, like, that many hours of liberty, like, free time, they also want to, like, intrude upon your free time by giving you, like, a long ass lecture to cut into your free time. Because they know that, you've been like a caged animal, basically. Because if you think about how the military bases are basically in very remote places in the absolute, like, bumfuck nowhere, you're cut off from society and, civilian life. They know that you're gonna go out and do stupid shit on your free time, like drink alcohol, get wasted, etc. And the Marine Corps goes out of its way to, sweep things under the rug, do damage control, you know what I mean? So for this reason, this is why they weave in things like, I'm sorry I don't have, like, the precise lingo, because it's been a while for me since I got out, but, once a Marine, always a Marine. My point is, they take certain precautions to try and make sure that you stay in the straightaway and that you don't fuck up, or, because I feel like during my time in, it was like they just kept getting more and more retarded, like, with all the stupid rules. And it was pretty bad in the manner that, like, I knew certain Marines would go out of their way to try and purposely get into trouble because they just didn't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. Meaning, and here's the twist about joining the military. There's only one honorable way out. It's called the honorable discharge. Either you're gonna get out honorably or you're not. So, and obviously, they were willing to face the music, you know what I mean? Like, that's how unhappy they were with their situation in order for them to decide, like, to just be bad or do something stupid to fuck up their career. That's my point. Let me end the video because it's too long. What the fuck?